first question. Let us go to the first question, which says that which term of the AP is given 3, 8, 13 and 18. So we have to find which term of this given AP is 78. That means you have to find where 78 lies in this given AP. So let us proceed to the solution. Now, since the given AP is already given that it is an AP, you don't have to prove that it is an AP separately. So we directly write the first term of this AP as A, which is 3, the first term. The common difference D is 8 minus 3, which is 5. You can take any two consecutive terms to find a common difference. Now, let us just assume that the nth term of this given AP is 78. Because we have to find where 78 lies, we just assume that nth term. Means in the position n, 78 lies. Now, we take and apply the formula for n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, which is the form for nth term of an AP. Here, a is the first term, is the number of n in which the nth term lies, d is the common difference. Now, we put all the formulas in the number. 78, since we have to find where lies A, we have already found 3. In place of D, write 5. Common difference. N will remain as this n because we will. Now, in the next step, 3 will go to this side. It will be 78 minus 3. N minus 1 into 5 remain as this. The next step, 78 minus 3 will become 75. 5 into n minus 1 will remain as this. Now, in the next step, this 75 will be divided by 5. Divided by 5. Now, 75 divided by 5 will be 15. Next step, 1 will go to this side as 15 plus 1. So we have got n is equal to 16. That means the 16th term of this 8, 13 and 18, 28. That will be 78 will find in the 16th term. Okay, so this is your answer. Let us proceed to the next question. The next question says, check whether minus 150 is a term of this given AP. The AP is given 11, 8, 5 and 2. So we have to check whether minus 150 lies in this term. It is already given, it is an AP. So again, we don't have to find separately and prove that it is an AP. We directly write the first term A is 11. Common difference small d is 8 minus 11. That means second term minus the first term. You can also take third term minus second term, the fourth term minus the third term. Any two terms you take, the difference will be same. Small d will be equal to minus 3. Now, what we do, since we have to check that minus 150 is a term of this AP or not, we just assume that minus 150 is a term of this AP and it is the nth term. Now we apply the formula for nth term of an AP. What does the nth term of an AP says? It says that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here a is the first term, small d is the common difference. An will be minus 150 since it is a nth term we have assumed. N will remain as this and this we have to find. Now put in place of an minus 150, in place of a we put 11, in place of d we put minus. We proceed step. In the next step what we have, this 11 will go to this side, it will be minus 11. So minus 150 minus 11 will be minus 161. Now n minus 1 into minus 3 will remain as this. Step, this minus 3 will go to the other side. Since it is multiplied by minus 3, when it will go to the other side, it will be minus 161 by minus 3. Minus and minus will get cancelled out. So it will be 168 by 3. So 161 by 3, this minus 1 will go to this side as plus 1. So in the next step, what will we get? This 3, we take LCM for both the terms. Now it will be 161 plus 3. So 161 plus 3 will be 164 by 3. See, now n is equal to 164 by 3. This is just an integer. If any term has to be in an AP, we will get n as a whole number. Like if we had got n is equal to 100, 200, 60, 80, only then this an would have been the term of this AP. But here we have got it is not an integer. So since n is not an integer, we cannot say that minus 150 is a term of this AP. So we have got minus 150 is not a term of this AP. Hence, we can say in the question that this minus 150 is not a term of this since n is not an integer. Let us go to the next question. The question is a very long question but a very simple one. So here the question says a sum of 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students. That means suppose there is a competition in your school. There is a total sum money which is 700. Now there will be 7 cash prizes. That now if each price is 20 less than the preceding price, that means suppose the one of the prices is 50, the next price will be 50 minus 20 which will be 30. Next price will be again 20 less, 30 minus 20, that means it will be 20 less than the previous price. So it is given as a condition. Now what you have to find, you have to find the value of each of the prices. So let us proceed to the solution. Let us assume that the cash price for the first position be X. Since we are not given any amount, we just assume it to be X. What will be the next price? The second price. The second price will be C. It will be 20 less than the first price. That means here the second price will be X minus 20. It will be X minus 20 minus 20. So it will be X minus 40. So we will assume that. Now see, the difference of all the terms is minus 20. Since the difference is same for all the terms, an AP, that means the series is an AP, and since it is an AP, we can use the formula for net term of an AP. So we will take the first term, A is X, assumed it, common difference small d is minus 20, since every price is 20 less than the previous one, so common difference will be minus 20. Now we put this in the formula for sum of n terms of an AP. Now, since there are 7 prices it is given, we'll take n is 7. Now, 7, that means n by 2 will be 7 by 2. This is the formula for sum of nth terms of an AP. A, in place of A will be x, 7, D will be minus 20. Now in place of S7 we'll take 700 since it is given total sum of money is 700. In place of N we will put 7 because there are 7 prizes. Plus 1 will be 6. As this minus and plus will be minus. Now in the next step 700 will be divided by 7. We will get 100. This divided by 2 will go to the other side. It will be 100 into 2 will be 200. Twice x minus 120 will remain as this. This minus 20 will go to the other side. Minus 120 will be plus 120. So 200 plus 120 will be 320. So twice x is 320. This will be equal to 2 160. So the value of each of the prices are given. X is 120 since the cash price for the first position is X, 120. 60 minus 20 will be 140. Again the next price will be minus 20 since 20 less. So 1 minus 20 will be 100. 100 minus 20 will be 80. 80 minus 20 will be 60. 60 minus 20 will be 40. Since there are 7 prizes, we will get 7 prizes for each of the cash prize. So this is your answer. I hope you like this lesson.